How much time do we really have? A lot of people think about that. I think about that as far as the world is concerned. But what's so weird is that the time is flying very, very fast. It seems like by the time you go to work, or by the time you get up, and by the time you get to work, it's almost done and time to come home. Then after you get home, it's like it's almost time to go back to work. God is not playing. God wants to get this judgment done. A lot of people try to act like they don't see it going on, but the time is flying. Normal time is not normal time. An hour now is 30 minutes. 30 minutes is 15 minutes. And 15 minutes is 10 minutes. And 5 minutes now is 2 minutes. That's how the time is. Look at it. Every day you could attest to that. The way how the time is running. By the time I finish working on like 3 or 4 cars, it's like already 3 o'clock. And this is before and after I order parts. If the part people come on time to deliver the parts, but time is flying. I get up in the morning to go to work. After I brush my teeth, take a bath, because I don't really eat breakfast like that. I'm not a breakfast person. And by the time I could get out the door, it seems like I got a half an hour to 15 minutes to get to work. And like I could have swore I got up early. I don't really need to set the alarm clock, you know that. From the old school, I wake up on natural time. But yeah, that's how the time is flying. How much time do we really have? What the Bible got to say about that? Let's go to Genesis chapter 6. Give me a minute. Let me get there real quick. The book of Genesis chapter 6. Try to get through this as fast as I can. This is Genesis chapter 6. I'm going to start in the first verse. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they wore fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120. Today, most people don't even live to see that. So that's a statement right there. And this was since in Genesis chapter 6. There were giants in the earth in those days, also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old men of renown. These, a lot of people take into account, and a lot of people debate whether these giants or not. The Bible said they were giants. But today, we know that we haven't seen a giant really walk physically out in front of us. Like we might attribute wrestlers, basketball player, people 7 foot, 8 foot to giants. But they're speaking of people in height that excels that. Looking at 16 to 15 to 17 feet tall, that the Bible will be given an assumption on. But to make a long story short, today giants is also people that got glory. You understand? People like your Trumps, your Bill Gates, the president over there of Israel, the president of Russia. Those people will be your giants today. And they gave birth, not like back then when the sons of God gave birth to giants, but today they gave him birth through the feminization of women to men. And not only that, it's a part of the culture, and they don't even realize it. Today they're doing everything that was done back there, the animal splicing, messing with the food, messing with the air, messing with everything that you could think of, they're messing with. And God don't like it. The Most High God don't like it. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and the thoughts and imagination of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, man, beast, and creepy things, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them. Today, the Most High feel that same way. His creation became uncontrollable, unfamiliar to him. Man today using things to try to control weather. People are putting things inside of them that don't belong there. They don't trust God. They trust man with his science. There's also a change in the kinds going on. You don't know if you're looking at a man or a transformer or a tri-bi. I call them tri-bis. Trying to get by as a woman or trying to get by as a man. That's what I call them, tri-bis. And it's out of whack. And the Most High got to step in. The Most High has got to step in because things are too far gone. The Most High don't... The only thing the Most High recognize now in this world is those who are calling on his name and those who are looking to serve him. Let's go to the book of Exodus, chapter 11. Give me a second, let me get there. I went too far. Gotta hurry to catch up at the time. Strap here for time. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11. Now, a lot of things are going on in the earth. You see a lot of legislation is being passed. Before, this legislation used to only be passed in certain lands and in America. Now it seems like they're setting laws that's going global. Whatever they're executing here in America, they're executing it abroad. Other countries ain't fall in line, but they will fall in line to some degree. But let's see what the Bible says about all this. And I'm going to tell you what Exodus chapter 11 got to do with all this. Because I'm going to tell you straight up. As you can see what's going on with the Diddies, the Little Dirks, the Big Blue, Big U, that's what I meant to say, excuse me, Big U. And what a lot of people don't really know that also in California, they're rounding up a lot of gang members. ISIS is just not deporting illegal immigrants. They also involved with the feds and wrapping up a lot of gang members. What you got going on, I'm going to cut straight to the chase. You got the sons of darkness judging the sons of light. But they're judging us before their judgment. You see what I'm saying? Because so what they're doing, and the Most High is allowing it, all those who are under Satan's banner are being brought to their judgment. And all those who are under the Lord banner are being held to endure till the end, as the scriptures say. Another thing that a lot of people don't understand, that's also too taking precedent in the earth, is that the Most High is drawing a line, just like he did. And this right here in chapter 11 is going to define it. Because a lot of great people also, of our people, have died as well. Not talking about the great men, because these people are still alive that I'm talking about. You know, it would be sold for the wicked. But a lot of great people of our people have passed on. But let's say what Exodus chapter 11 got to say about it. And the Lord said unto Moses, yet will I bring one plague more upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. Afterward he will let you go. Hear it. When he shall let you go, he shall surely thrust you out. Hear it altogether. Speak now in the ears of the people, and let every man borrow of his neighbor, and every woman of her neighbor, jewels of silver, jewels of gold. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, and in the sight of Pharaoh, servants, and in the sight of the people. And Moses said, Thus said the Lord, about midnight will I go out into the midst of the Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon his throne, even unto the firstborn of the maidservant that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of beast. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall be like it any more. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. And all these thy servants shall come and and all these thy servants shall come down unto me, and bow down themselves unto me, saying, Get thee out, and all the people that follow thee. And after that I will go out. And he went out from Pharaoh in great anger. And the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt. And Moses and Aaron did all the wonders before Pharaoh, and the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, so that he would not let the children of Israel go out of his land. You see that with Rosewood. You see that with a lot of times that people try to separate, even go out, even try to, do other things different from the heathen, and even to some degree separate. But they'll always come, follow us, burn our stuff down, kill our people, kill our women and children, kill our men. You know how it is. But here's the thing. This prophecy was not just for Egypt. If you read a lot of the Old Testament, from Exodus on, the Most High has always fought for us. The Most High even came and wiped out armies that was camping against us to fight us. You see, this is what's going on. Esau wants to move on us immediately because his time is up and he see it before his eyes. But what he's stuck with is a paradox. He's only allowed by the devil to move on the people that's joined to him through sin. He can't move on the people who he don't know who's serving the Lord, maybe openly or quietly, because he don't know how much really of our people are serving the Most High. So he's got to really, 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 really meditate on anything he's about to do. But to be honest with you, he don't got much time. We don't got much time either before the coming of Christ. Now, Christ said, no man knoweth the hour or the time, but I'm going to tell you this. What I can say, the Most High said it will be a proclamation and a judgment for the coming. And the way how the time is flying, I'm going to tell you, bro, the time is flying fast. It's countdown. That's all I can say. It's countdown. And not only this prophecy was for Pharaoh, but this prophecy is also a future prophecy. There will come a time when the Most High will do like he did in Egypt to the nations. And believe me, they're going to know when it's all done that they ain't got nothing to do with 2020. It ain't got nothing to do with none of the pandemics or anything that they can make or stage or anything. They're going to know this is coming from our God without an infallible doubt. They're going to know that. Let's get Isaiah chapter 60. I gotta hurry up. Try to close this out as fast as I can. When you get on here, you be strapped for time. You know that. That's how it go. get to the book of Isaiah real quick. Isaiah chapter 60. The Most High is not playing with anybody no more. The Most High is allowing all of our people that's wicked. Everybody that you see locked up, you could tell these people was what they was involved with. And you don't really, it ain't really so much what Esau is saying. You can see it by the way they carry their self, or what you would call their swag, their persona, the way they live life. You could see what order and God they were under. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 60, and I'm going to jump down to the 11th verse. Check this out. This is a future prophecy, and it will come to pass. Therefore thy gate shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fine tree, the fair trees, and the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. That's the motherland. People call it Africa, but we call it Jerusalem in Israel, because it is attached to Africa after they built the Suez Canal and tried to tear the foundation of land apart and change the maps. But you understand, you get what I'm coming from. Those lands will bring their resources, their minerals, their riches, anything that they can get in their lands onto us. You understand? And this is not my doing. This is not nobody's doing. This is not anybody that call themselves an Israelite, believe in the Bible's doing. This is God's doing. The Most High is going to do this himself. This is after Christ touchdown, though. The sons also of them that afflict thee shall come and bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the sole of thy feet. Didn't we just read that in Exodus? So as it was in Exodus, so will it be in the future. So as it was in Genesis chapter 6, so will this place will be judged. Leading right up to what I'm reading right now in Isaiah 66. They know this. Thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellent, a joy of many generations. When Christ come, they're going to have to give us a 10-gun salute, a 70-gun salute, a 100-gun salute, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Yo, the Most High said, he said the gates are not even going to be shut. Even on the Sabbath, before the sun go down, they're going to have to bring in their, what you want to call it, their tributes to the Most High's people. The Most High himself will be operating through his son Christ. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shall suck the breast of kings. And thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior, and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. The Most High said, you're going to know without a doubt that that was my thing. I did that. They don't like to speak about that, but that's coming. That's coming. That's coming. Now let's get right to Matthew, straight to the chase. Matthew chapter 24. All right, here we go. Book of Matthew, chapter, what is that? Chapter 24. No, I went too far, didn't I? Chapter 24. I'm going to start in verse 3 on down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, his disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And and Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Christianity, Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormons, Seventh-day Adventists, Catholic Roman Church, so forth and so forth. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places, and all these are the beginning of sorrows. Right on schedule. And you can't tell me that the Bible is not a true book. The Bible is telling you that these things are going to come to pass. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. You know what's so weird? You got nations raising up against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Not too long ago, I think they stopped a U-Haul truck with some Klan members on it. It's not just nations raising up overseas against nation. There's people also here banding together, get together. There's becoming a clear line between black and white like it was in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. That's coming back again. You could see it. A lot of people try to ignore it, try to party it off, get high it off, drink it off, all type of stuff they're doing sexually and all type of stuff. But you know what I mean, it's really what's going on, because right now they would have you believe that black men are the face of sex trafficking, the face of criminality, the face of gangism, warism, murder, so forth and so forth. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. That's going on too. And a lot of people snitching on people, delivering people up to be prosecuted. People that's not even in the truth being prosecuted before they even get a chance to accept the Most High, because they caught up in sin. Then you're going to have a point where it's going to come where you're going to have people that don't have faith and believe in this world that's going to turn people over that's speaking the things that I'm speaking. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. Muhammad, anybody? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad? The Nation of Islam? Seventh-day Adventists? Mormons? You don't understand? What's the guy that started the Seventh-day Adventists? Charles Tate Russell, something like that. I think that's his name. And the other guy that started the Mormons, I think it's Joseph Smith. And Helen something with the Seventh-day Adventists. And what's the other one? Islam. Muhammad's a false prophet, no doubt about that. So forth and so forth. You know the deal. And many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abide, the love of many shall wax cold. Oh yeah, that's happening now. Even Israelites waxing cold. You know what I'm saying? No forgiveness in the Israelite community. You could get a deacon that'll build the body with an elder. Go out and sin. He'll be forgiven because he was there from the beginning But a brother will come in or a sister and sin for their first or second time and be out the body with no resolve to come back. And then some of these people, they do things to get themselves put out. Then they run the vocab. I don't know why. But they don't talk it over with them. They don't try to forgive them. Everybody's dealing with a whole bunch of hate and stuff like that. You understand? Things like that is going on in the world. Things like that are going on in the world. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for witness unto all nations. Then shall the end come. I'm going to tell you something, man. A lot of people don't give respect where respect is due. And it's not me attacking nobody. It's not me saying anything bad about anybody. I'm giving respect and honor where respect is due. People can say what they want to say, but IUIC, they out there pushing our gospel. People could talk about their marching. People could talk about their colors. People could say all kind of things that they want to say about them. But those guys are going hard. They're going hard. Not to say other Israelite bodies and groups didn't go hard, but IUIC is going extra hard, man. I mean, like, people talk about the way they do things, but let me tell you something, man. Who else is going to do it? And I'm going to tell you, man, big respect to Nathaniel because what it says right here in verse 14, Nathaniel and IUIC's out there doing that. They're going global. Brother got a right idea, man. I want to go home too. You know, Lord willing, I'm trying to keep these laws and commandments as much as I can. You know what I mean? Do the will of the Father, you know, do the will of the Most High, you know? But how much time do we got left? But the Most High said when this is going on out the world and the 144,000 is sealed, then the end will come. And let me tell you something, they putting in work. IUIC is putting in work. You can say what you want to say about them, but they getting busy. Like they used to say back in the day, they getting busy. They getting busy with it. They getting busy with this gospel. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel, the prophet, stand in the holy place. A lot of desolation, abomination, what they talking about is a couple years ago they brought out the satanic statues. Nobody is in the closet anymore. When I was coming up, people stayed in the closet with their life. Everybody's out on Front Street with it. People, life is of no value now. You got police, you got even people in our own community, 15, 16, 19, 18, 20 years old, killing like it's going out of style. It ain't just the cops alone killing our people too. We also killing our people. And even other people are killing their people. And they're killing a lot of people overseas. Today, the earth is in a blood march. It's murder all over the place like it's nothing. Today, nobody would even think twice about blowing your head off, whether it's man, woman, or child. And when I say child, I'm talking about young boys, young girls. Check the media. You got girls out there unaliving people too. Women also are taking part in unaliving people. Then let them which are in Judea flee into the mountains. Let them which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to his take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. The Most High is going to protect the children and stuff like that. They talking about those who are in sin. Because as you remember, where all those who had children left out left out of Egypt with Moses and Aaron and Moses' sister and went into the wilderness by the Most High's guidance and protection. They're talking about those who are not under the Most High's hedge, that have children with suck. That's who they talking about. So don't start worrying, sister. Oh, I got a whole bunch of kids and old man. You stay under your elder, whatever church you in or body you under. I ain't talking about the Christian church. I'm talking about in the Israelite community, you'll be fine. Keep those laws and commandments. And woe unto them that are, I read that. But pray ye that your fight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And I'm going to tell you, man, all that stuff is going on now. A lot of the tribulation and stuff also too happened too. When we were taken in the slave ships and brought to America, the things that us and our children had to endure, the Most High saw all of that. All the things that went on with our kids, our family, our loved ones, all the stuff that went on after we came out of slavery, after they said we was free, after all the cop killings, the murderings, the burning of our cities, our villages, all of that is added up now. And the Most High was always looking for one thing through the ages. You want me to tell you when it really changed, and I'm going to get off real quick, was when the Israelite bodies out there decided to do things different than the small hat communities as far as laws and commandments was concerned, and started to look for a different way and stop following the heathen. That's when it all changed. And when they did that, the Most High said, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. How much time do we really got? Read the scriptures. My name is Brother Sadak. Peace and blessings from the Most High. Enjoy your Sabbath. Shalom.